Hi guys, so since it's the last day of the year, I thought it would be a good time to do a quick little sketchbook tour. This is my travel sketchbook, which I use when I'm on vacation or, I want to go somewhere and draw something. This first page is some fashion illustrations I did on an airplane, and this one I did with ink, and I used colored pencil to add some accents. These were some observational drawings I did at the Dior exhibit at the Denver Art Museum, and they're some dresses I sketched, outlined with pen. I didn't get to inking these ones, but that's okay. These were some figure drawings that I did to practice. It's really nice to practice figure drawing before I draw a character. It really helps with drawing people, especially in motion. This is just a drawing of the ocean that I did when I was on vacation in Cambria. I outlined the sketch with pen and then used some watercolor to color it. Some little landscape practices of places in California I did with ink. And this was a character design for a woman who's like a bee centaur, kind of, if that makes any sense. So I had the idea that like maybe she's kind of a superhero and she works with tech stuff, just kind of playing around because I hadn't seen a lot of other centaur-like creatures. So I did some expressions, character doodles. I also drew some bees beforehand to warm up. And then I did some more figure drawings, this time with white on a black background. That was an unfinished doodle. Well, not doodle, it was a drawing of the Rocky Mountains. Some observational drawing I did when I was in Vancouver. I drew some buildings and some people who were standing around as I was drawing. Another thing I did when I was in Vancouver, blind contour drawing. So it's basically where you look at a person or an object and then you draw what you see without looking down at the paper, and you don't take your pen off the paper the whole time. So I used some watercolor just to, add some color and make individual figures pop. That was some more observational drawing I was doing I was trying to draw people who were walking by me, but I soon learned that you can't really get a good picture of someone when they're only walking by you for a couple seconds and constantly moving. So I gave up on that and I tried to do some drawings of people from memory, just trying to capture their personality. More observational drawings I did, one at Villa Montalvo in their succulent garden, and the other one I did at the California College of Arts while I was waiting for National Portfolio Day. More fashion drawings from a variety of eras. I used some watercolor to add a background. And then this is a character design I did for the graphic novel that I'm working on, which is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. So this was just a character design for Tybalt, which I did with Copic markers. And then I did some expressions for Mercutio and Romeo, and then I did like a fun little autumn drawing with Juliet, Romeo, and Mercutio in it. And then this is, I was practicing drawing dinosaurs, so I did some T-Rexes, and that was actually really fun. I learned a lot about T-Rexes. I was trying to figure out how to make a T-Rex cute there. And then I did some expressions with T-Rexes and some little doodles, like a T-Rex getting a bath and a baby T-Rex wagging his tail. Particularly for this one, my inspiration was the Dinotopia books. If you haven't heard or seen those, then I definitely recommend looking it up. They're these illustrated books about like a lost society in which people and dinosaurs live together, and the art is beautiful, so definitely worth a look. This was some more character designs I did for this holiday card that I do every year. More of those designs, but I didn't finish. And then this was just an objective drawing I did yesterday of people at the beach and the ocean. And then another objective drawing, I know it's a little hard to see, but this is a church garden, and I drew an arbor that was there and this little fountain. And then across the street there was this inn, and I really liked this staircase here, so I drew that. Alright, well, that's all that I have for today. If you like this sketchbook tour, then I might do a couple more in the future. And I'm thinking about finishing some of the drawings, like especially this one, so you might see more finished pieces of those in the future. But thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great new year.